Some of the greatest leaders in this world come from some of the most difficult situations in life. Somebody had a vision when they opened the school. They didn't open it because they felt like you wasn't going to be nothing. They opened it so you can have every opportunity to be everything you can be.
Every person is living out a story. It's like a book, a beginning, a middle, and an end. Xavien Beasley spent the early years of his life living in the Lakeside Garden apartment complex.
My first sport, staying in like some apartments, projects, whatever you want to call them. It's a lot of field and it's a lot of kids. So throw it up tackle was the thing back in the day.
Young Zay was just different. He was always mature for his age.
Because he separated himself
to advance.
Like
I told him, it's that heart that's separate from everybody else though.
That's where my maturity came from. Like childhood, I did like some stuff that, in some grown folks' shoes, stuff like that, I guess.
He had what made him stand out from everybody else, and he wasn't trying to follow up behind nobody. Like he knew what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
Like one thing I can say about Zay, he is his own man. He probably take advice from people, but in the decision that he make, it's his decision.
He was one of the best basketball players in the area at just 16 years old.
This had took over because this how I started traveling. So this really how it was. So once I started traveling, there wasn't enough time for football no more.
But that's where his story took a turn. He and his friends were arrested on New Year's Day and charged with carjacking.
Off the court,
yeah.
Like home situations, like a lot was going on. I mean, like the environment that I was in, it was tough.
So he sat in the juvenile detention center and watched his life fly by behind the walls.
The dude though, he ain't no kid no more. He been there since he was 13. Juvenile life, 13 years old. So he had 8 more years. You know what I'm saying? He had 8 years. He had to stay that place 8 years. Never go home. Like it just opened my eyes and I realized how blessed I was. And like the things that I was doing, I ain't have to do.
His story could have ended there. He could have let his current situation affect his future in a negative way, but he chose to write a different ending.
It's like you can't be the same though. Like you gotta want to change. You gotta want to be better. You got to.
It's you, but it also depends on the company you keep because it rubs off on you. So if somebody know you doing good and they let you go off your path and don't try to stop you from doing it, it's not your friend. Like I say, I'm gonna give this shout out to one of his homeboys. I know he got that even when he was going through this, whatever his homeboy was doing, SOD man. He's the right Zay every day. Like tell Zay, a 5-minute decision can mess up your whole life. And like I say, he a real little dude for that, cause like ain't nobody that's gonna tell you that. He wants Zay out of trouble cause he knows what Zay can do.
You see, his friend and former teammate Willie Reed was gunned down a few months ago, and he takes Willie everywhere he goes.
Like me and Willie, we was kind of like in our same situation. We never really had a childhood. Certain situations we really couldn't do nothing about, and it was crazy. Like I don't know. It's just like I don't know on everything.
Zay has a new vision for the ending of his story, and he's writing pages every day that he wakes up. He's finishing out his high school career at Bossier, and the Bearcats are currently the best team in Class 4A.
Baby! He's definitely, living a grown man's life, and has been, I feel like, for a while. And like I said, he just brings a different element, to the table. Like I said, we're very pleased and blessed to have him over here. It's been a very welcomed addition to the program.
He was named Student of the Month a few weeks ago. Zay's even sharing his story to help the next generation. This morning, Zay, Jacoby Decker, and the former NFL player Chad Johnson took center floor at the AMI Learning Center.
Allow them to be leaders, not only on the court, not only in the classroom, but in their community.
Chad is Zay's uncle, and he only wants what's best for his nephew.
And as a scout, as a coach, and as a former ball player, I can go anywhere over the country and find a ball player. But to find a mature young man that's trying to really make a difference is what God is going to bless. Because ultimately, God is not going to bless someone with the platform of a professional athlete that's heart not where it needs to be in order to give back.
You see, every person is living out their story. It's like a book. The beginning, a middle, and an end.
So y'all just gotta think about how y'all wanna be remembered. Now y'all in here fighting. Y'all ain't fighting about no money. You bringing a gun to school for no reason. You playing with your life.
But y'all trying to be my brothers, all my brothers that sold drugs, killed, robbed, got shot, all that.
Your brothers got jail.
Yeah, all that y'all trying to be y'all don't want that, man.
You a zombie out here. If you not thinking for yourself, you a zombie. And y'all know what that mean. Y'all get the picture. So y'all be yourself. That's only how you gonna make it by being yourself.
Zay just wanted to share his story with those young people out there looking for inspiration. Just maybe, some young person can take a few chapters from his book.
Feel like I'm bigger than what I'm in, like not in a bad way, but like in a humble way, like it's a lot of kids that was in the same situation that I was in. And for me, like, and they the same age as me, and I'm, and telling them, and they real like just taking in, and they want to change now. That made me feel like I'm somebody, like I got a voice.
You hear you? All right, Zay, I want to present you with this week's Landers Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Athlete of the Week trophy. Who would you like to thank, man?
I want to thank my teammates, coaches, family, and all my real ones.
Straight up. Straight up. Hold on, show it to him.
It's all love, baby. Ain't nothing bigger than a beat.